Welcome to Rhinos and Aliens.
My soul, just let your soul.
Right? Oh my lord. I leave handprints all over that shit.
Yo, bro, what does it do to your soul?
Oh, it make my soul sweat, bro. Just looking at that shit. That's the type of ass you gotta kiss both cheeks, bro.
You kiss both cheeks and just...
You know, you hold it up like...
Because it's heavy. Take a nice little chunk of bite. Just let your soul.
God damn, her shit swallowing that shit, bro. That sound like a headboard to me right now.
Yo.
Oh my lord.
Oh. All right.
God bless her.
That's someone else.
How perfect.
That's someone else. Nigga said a round of applause.
Standing ovation.
Right, though.
You make me want to start using Instagram.
That's all I use it for. She did it. She spreaded them cheeks.
If I could have seen my face on the camera, bruh, when she did that, bruh.
Dude, she's not even doing shit.
Right. Do a split.
Do a split, bitch.
Bring it up.
Do a split.
Then bring it down.
Bitch, do a split.
Up it.
That's the butt play thing.
Up it, then drop
She
it.
ain't looking at our comments. She probably got like 1,000 comments going through.
Yo, I would be an asshole. I'd be like, do I see a doodle stain?
Bitch, your feet dirty.
I see a piece of tissue on your toe.
Bitch, you ain't clean your ass.
Oh, now you spreading it. Okay. Okay, drop it.
It go right foot up, left foot slide. Left foot up, right foot slide. Either way, something. Best believe we gonna slide.
Yo, you know the female you told me about? She's a singer or an artist?
Who you talking about?
The one with the really who always works out?
Chanel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Want me to call her? Hey, yo, shouty, when you gonna pop up on the motherfucker? I can really call her. Hold on.
Oh, the girl that make music here?
Yeah, Chanel.
Wait, she's in Buffalo?
She lives in Buffalo.
I did not know that. The chick you showed me lives in Buffalo.
She kind of
believe
like my
so.
ex.
Nelly!
God.
What you doing? You said what? Licking chips. So, I'm gonna need you. Not today. Tell me when you're like available, so we can get you on the podcast. Yeah, little old you. My man's Mike right now, and my other man's Francis. Say hello to the gang.
I know them.
No.
Hey. It's good.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Francis.
All right. You gassed it.
How's it going?
But yeah, tell me when you're available so we can arrange a day. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do the same for Cozy too.
It's quarantine, bruh. Any day.
Any day, yeah. We all quarantined as fuck.
But is she cool talking about butt play?
Are you cool about talking about butt play?
What?
Are you cool talking about anything? I should say.
No, y'all put it down. Wait, like,
But this is me and you talk. It's gonna be like the podcast is like basically like how me and you talk.
But we have 10 questions
But we have like actual questions and stuff.
at the end of the interview.
Music,
I
sex,
ain't saying
all that.
crazy shit, though.
Well, yeah, don't say nothing that's gonna like mess up your career.
I was about to say music, sex. This sound like an HBO special.
Yeah, don't mess up anything that's gonna mess up your career. Don't say that. But I'm just saying, like, we'll keep it PG-13. Nah, we're gonna keep it not XXX, but
R-rated.
R-rated. There you go. You just got out the shower or something? You over here throwing on deodorant and shit. All right.
you see the tip?
Yo, does she know any light skins?
And she knows a lot of light skins.
Any
Right?
hood bougie bitches?
Yo, this
She
nigga
knows a
funny
lot of
as
hood
fuck,
bougie
bro.
bitches.
Swear to God.
Chanel's ratchet.
Are any of them trying to fuck with a white guy?
He said, "Any that's trying to fuck with a white guy."
Probably not.
What?
I don't got small dick.
Oh my God, bro. Yo, I'm fucking dead.
The shit I go through.
Fucking dead, bro.
Wow, boy, for real. But yeah, definitely though.
Once you go white, there's what's the thing?
No, it's once you go black.
No, there's a white one. There's a white one, bro.
It's a white one.
Yeah. My Spanish teacher told me, and that shit was fire. I'm like,
Once you
yeah,
go
you
white-
know.
Oh, okay, Espanol teacher.
I don't fucking know. You
I
at
can't
home?
even think of that.
But you know what I'm talking about. She said in class one day.
I do not know, bro.
You do know,
No.
Miss.
Yeah, but one day I gotta
Miss-
bring
Miss
your
Soto.
whole gang up here. And we're gonna get lit.
Yo, for real.
Up to we've been drinking already during the show.
Right?
This is a open
Like-
space. We have smokers in here before.
Once you go white, you start flying kites.
Oh yeah, this is all genuine podcasting.
I'm
We
gonna
talk
look it
about
up.
everything.
I'm gonna
and
look it up
everything.
right now. I'm gonna look this shit up. You guys aren't gonna clown me, bro.
But yeah, I gotta get you and your whole pretty gang in here.
Once you
Oh,
go
yeah, we in there, Tia.
Exactly.
Yes, y'all been-
you're up all night.
Whoever actually who ready to be on
Not
camera. I
good,
should say.
no.
Hi, Justice, Janelle, Valerie, and all.
Once you
I
go
don't know about all
white,
of them, but-
once you go white, your credit gets right.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yo, if they're hood bitches, tell them once they go white, their credit gets right.
Oh, there you go.
Dude.
Once they go white, their credit get right.
Oh, he got juggled.
Yeah, I put my man on black bitches for like since he was what,
Second grade,
Since
homie.
second grade. I said black booty is the way to go.
Yo, so what's the black one again? Once you go black, there's no going back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the one
You end
my
up in a wheelchair.
yeah, but that one doesn't rhyme.
Yeah.
Oh.
Trash.
That's how I feel looking at my wrist.
Face.
You never go.
You recently started talking to somebody.
I'm just gonna go with the credit because that's the only
I
good
might
one.
be off the mark.
And bitches always want good credit. But we're gonna have to fuck before you get good credit. I'm just not gonna give you good credit. Like fuck out of here.
Yo, Francis is talking crazy.
Right, dude.
This man said, I mean, every bitch want good credit, but we gonna have to fuck before I give you good credit.
Stupid.
Yo. Yo, the man going crazy.
I am appalled.
Okay, but yeah, I know the last name sounds familiar.
Yo, she
I don't
on
know.
Facebook.
That is
Marcy
a
person,
terrible idea. That is a fuck.
You like
that is
him? You what, you
terrible.
in love?
No, bruh. No.
Whoa.
Let's not start, because every time,
even in Buffalo.
let's not. Exactly. Every man you was talking to at one time. I'm in love. Come to Villa FaceTiming on the phone with him. I'm in love. Annoying as hell.
I'm shy.
Lie. Weak sauce.
At least say bum sauce. Let's say bum sauce at least, bruh.
Bum sauce.
Why not weak sauce?
Weak. That shit weak, nigga. That's
That shit weak as fuck. Yeah, we know. Miss Chanel.
What?
We know.
Y'all be acting like I be out here going crazy.
You do, player. You be
on
having
Facebook?
no, you be really be having niggas splurge on you and you don't do shit.
Look at that, dude.
You don't do shit. Not a damn thing.
Yo, who is?
And all you did was probably send him a
Are
picture.
you? Oh my god, bro.
I make niggas laugh, but they love it.
Damn.
That's crazy. So what you do? Just talk to him nice?
Yo, tell me you wouldn't violate her face, bro.
They me, bro. They love my charisma.
I dick
Annoying.
slapped her a couple times.
Annoying.
They're like, this bitch is funny.
Goofy as hell.
Then I'm gonna have to make her eyes start shedding tears.
Yo, if we're
I ain't gonna
being
lie, you all
honest,
good vibes. I give you that.
we would nut in her.
You know,
Until they get to know you. And then it's like,
You said like we
She annoying.
You right though. Oh, you
All
right.
good vibes though.
Oh, you right.
All good vibes.
Gonna have a bundle of
No, let you, girl.
motherfucker. Oh shit. I'm gonna try to acclimate myself to think about that different.
What?
If you got it in
Goofy
mind,
ass.
you just wanna fuck. That shit don't matter really.
What do you mean?
But yeah, I definitely gotta. I'm gonna hit you up.
When I
one of
say
these
that,
days,
you know what I
see
mean.
what
Like
you doing.
most people, when they, all right, for myself for example,
bet.
when I see a chick
If
got
we need an
got
extra, I'll
kids,
tell you to
it's
bring
like,
somebody.
I don't even want to walk 10 feet closer
Her?
to you. But then again, it's like, yo, you must have that good shit.
Shit, right, bro?
Yeah.
Especially if she just gave birth. The best pussy is after birth pussy.
I'm gonna let her recover, and then I'm gonna have her hit me back. You feel me? But yo, yeah, I'm gonna look at that shit different though. Like I was saying, because shit, you really don't have to get too involved.
No, you don't. And if it's more than one kid, just abort any non-physical thoughts.
I was about to say I was fucking with a chick at one point, and she had like 3 or 4 kids. Way she rode that shit though was.
I automatically assume she wants to fuck.
I don't know why.
I was about to say.
I'm of course I'm being delusional, but
It's always the motivation for it.
yes.
I like it. Somebody like to pick. Oh, she trying to fuck. I don't know who she trying to fuck, but she trying to fuck somebody.
No, exactly.
He said, no, exactly. He said, no, exactly.
She pick up on the sexual vibe.
You pour your own poison.
Oh yeah. If I did, it would be this whole thing.
Well, not that type of poison. We still need you to talk. He gonna be like, well, I mean. So, but I'm just saying, I won't eat the butt. But if it's the right bits.
I don't think I could ever do that.
Eat ass?
Yeah, I don't think I could ever.
If
do
I'm
that,
married.
man. See, I would say that, but I don't ever see myself getting married. I just don't now.
Me neither, but it's always hope sooner or later.
The fuck is hope?
This is true. This is true.
All I see is moves being made. You feel me? So, where I fit in.
What the fuck?
Excuse my conscience, y'all. Why did you die like that?
I have no clue.
Now, yo's look, and then you laugh after.
The way you just got serious as hell, bro.
Right.
I really wanted to.
Are you okay?
Yo.
I'm very horny.
I'm not comfortable with you saying that behind me.
No, I'm not hard. I'm horny.
Thanks for making that clarity. Man, it's a nice painting right here. Blue balls is a scary situation. I almost had it once. Me and this one girl. Man, we both knew that.
I think I had blue balls before. Yeah, I did. It was like I put the tip in, and she rode it for like 2 seconds, and then she was like, "We can't do this." Yeah. Crazy thing is, it was my ex before we actually became official.
Oh, so I don't feel bad for you then.
I guess. I mean, it still counts as blue balls.
No, it does, but blue balls is less painful when they're rectified later.
Bro, I remember this one time I was.
Rectified sounds really fucked up. It's like saying close to rupture.
Or rectum.
Both.
And I think a rupture, I think it's just tearing shit up. I ruptured her butthole. Like, that's... You fucked that shit up. She had to go get medical...
Yeah, stitched up.
Yeah. Like, when you say rupture, I just feel like something is all fucked up.
It really is, though.
But I would make the case, Donyhal, that
It
with
made my
your
stomach hurt.
with your anaconda, if you ever wanted to, you could make most women need stitches afterwards. Vaginal intercourse.
That's deep.
Literally, nigga.
I don't know what to say.
Because you're not the average penetration. When you penetrate and you want to, you could leave damage after.
So you penetrate and you don't want to?
Wait, what?
He said if you penetrate, you want to.
What, leave damage?
No, the way I was looking at it is, so you penetrate people that you don't want to?
Occasionally. Sometimes.
Like, I'll take one for the team.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, because it's like, sometimes I have females who like wanted to have sex with me for a long time, and I keep like telling them no, but then it's like that one night.
I feel you.
It'd be that one night.
We
where you
always
just
have those
horny as
nights.
Fuck. So you would just be like, I guess, because it's like it's there. Like you just know it's there.
So take it.
Yo, you funny.
Exactly.
Bro, it's
So-
like a sandwich in the fridge.
Exactly. It's like I don't want it.
It's not the
I am
healthiest.
hungry, and I don't want to spend money. So it's like I'm gonna just make the sandwich.
Yeah. It might not be best for you. You know it's going to leave a bad aftertaste. But in that moment, you just say, fuck it.
In that moment, you're gonna be satisfied. And then, but it's always the aftermath.
Yes.
That's the only thing that fucks up. Because it's like after you do it, it's like, I really did that. And it goes for the sandwich as the metaphor, and it
Yes.
goes for the exact thing.
The moment it
for
goes
real.
down your throat, you know you fucked
All
up.
right.
With the sandwich metaphor.
I would hope so.
I didn't know what to say on that. But jumping straight into it after that. What's going on, everybody? This is the Rhinos and Aliens show, the #1 podcasting crew in Western New York. What's going on? My name is the Don Dada of all Dons. Hello. In front of me, we have
Wait for it.
Mike. My man Mike for another episode of episode 88. Well, I'm saying he was in the last episode, but in this episode, my man came back like cook crack.
He had to. Why?
Because wait, before we do that. We also have my man Conscience in the room. Introduce yourself. I already did it. But go ahead.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen.
My man said greetings. That's a new one, I think. I think that is a new one. But anyway, my man Mike is here because today is
The
drum
3 year.
roll, please. Drum roll. The 3-year anniversary of Rhinos and Aliens. Everybody give us a round of applause.
Woo!
It was a hard 3 years. I ain't gonna lie. Just like this dude. Nah, but it was a hard 3 years. It was a hard 3 years. You know, we struggled the first few times. The first year, we definitely struggled. And, you know, we got it together the second year. And then now, we here. Know what I'm saying? We bringing content after content after content. Like, we here, y'all. We make it work. We doing what we gotta do. We make y'all happy. If y'all actually watching this. But for the most part, we do what we gotta do. But we here, y'all. We survived.
Right, we out here in the field.
We survived. Know what I'm saying? Mike's not here as much, but he here for this special day. Best believe.
He had to be. He was like, fuck that shit.
Exactly.
3 years? What?
Exactly. My man was here since we was in a slump. You know what I'm saying? Terrible videos. We was here.
Yo, if you really go back and watch
And
those,
watch it compared to what we got now.
it's
Progress.
massive.
Progress.
And
Even-
I'm just talking about just the quality of the content.
Yeah, yeah. Even the audio. The audio is better. Equipment is better than what we had, but we still working on it. It's all about progress. We got this.
Slowly but
facts,
surely.
But I just want to say, I want to give out a shout out to all the people that been here since the first year. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. I appreciate you. We appreciate you. I love you. Francis won't say it. He won't say it. but he appreciates you. I'm sure of that.
Francis respects them.
Conscience, on the other hand, since he my conscience, he loves you. Say you don't, because you my conscience.
Respect.
He respects you.
Unless Michael says fuck that shit, because I'm also his conscience.
Nah, we going to Donny route.
Because we love you. We appreciate you for staying with us since day one.
You buttholes.
I'm just saying, because we fuck up sometimes, you know? I'm just saying, because we put out some slander on people. We put out good content on people, like actually motivating people and stuff.
Yeah, but that if it's always motivational, is it motivating anymore?
Yeah, we can always motivate somebody to be better.
Yeah, you just confused me with that.
If everything is motivational, nothing is.
And why you say that?
Why do you say that? How is that?
Because eventually, if you keep hearing the same shit, it becomes normal. And normal isn't motivational.
That's you doing that, though. That's taken away from what somebody else intended.
The way I look at it, if you consistently hear the same message, the message dilutes itself.
But the message could be switched. It could be different.
My point is, since we're not always motivational, when we are motivational, it hits even deeper.
Oh, this is true.
I can understand
Yeah,
that.
that I can understand.
Or another way to put it, if everybody's special, nobody's special, which is a fact. If everybody can fly, flying, who gives a fuck about flying? You're
This
going to
is
want
true.
to be invisible. But then if everybody's invisible, who gives a fuck about being invisible? That's the only thing I was trying to say.
But it makes sense, though.
I was just trying to prove Danyel's point. It's
Because
good that
if
we switch
everybody
it.
could fly and that one person couldn't fly, he would be the oddball.
People would probably be throwing their shoes down at you and shit. They probably don't even need shoes since
You
they
can't fly! Just throwing shit. He walking. That would be fucked up.
It really would, though.
And then he's the one who invents a machine that always makes thunderstorms, and then they all get killed in the air. And
Wow.
dropped to the deaths.
Oh, shit.
This got dark.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Yo,
back.
you thought about that shit.
Just moving on back. Anniversary. Okay, but since we on this anniversary, let's talk about our greatest moments. What do you guys think is our greatest moments out of the anniversary?
This is complete free willy.
I mean, all of this was kind of free willy. Technically. Best videos. Let's say that. Let's start off something small. What's your best video?
Come
that you
on,
guys
bro.
have been a part of?
Like, we know this information.
I know mine.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Michael, do you even remember?
Oh, man. No, I remember it.
Oh,
I
okay.
remember.
Okay.
It's just hard.
I was just in my head every
Picking
time
it
I
out,
see
though.
Mike, I think of him just without a shirt in all these videos. He always had no shirt on.
Well, because the one
Because-
video, the porn star one, that keeps getting views, by the way.
That's my favorite video. Talking about dating a porn star. That's really my favorite video.
I hate that video.
What? I love that video.
I don't know. It's hard to really pick off top. And yo, most times I don't have a shirt on because I be overheated. Like even right now, I was thinking about it because I'm hot.
I'm hot and sexy.
Conscious
Too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my pants. Too sexy.
That shit used to be the shit to me.
Yo, for real. What? It was on a movie.
I
wasn't
seen it on Shrek.
It was
know.
Shrek. No, wasn't it with all the zoo animals? Madagascar's
Oh,
With the hippo.
I forgot about that.
the huge
Yeah,
hippo.
That's true.
I'm too sexy for my. But yeah, what's yours? Conscience.
My favorite episode with Donyhal is either episode 75 or 77. That's where you, X, and Monty are together. And that's when you guys had the longer videos, but just had the vibes.
It was just all good vibes.
Yeah. And then my favorite episode with Michael would be the Boner Show 8 or 9, because that's where I opened up the most as an individual. And I believe Michael.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
Because
Yeah.
That was
That
one of the
episode
last
got-
ones that me and you did.
yes.
those episodes was emotional.
Yeah. Well, it was just there's no topics really. I had stuff in my head of what we could talk about, but it was just free flowing, and that was coincidentally when we were both going through some personal stuff in terms of females. And whenever that happens in our lives, we just don't think about that specific perspective, but we think about the world overall. And I think those 2 episodes represent that the best so far, thus far.
Bitch, who do you love?
Shout out, watch 87.
Yeah, watch 87. We're going to talk about, bitch, who do you love? Because bitches out here trifling. But, yeah. What's yours exactly?
I'm still sifting through it, bro.
The best video
Like
you
it
was in.
huh?
The best video you was in. I got a few, truthfully. But it's mostly the ones that's in the beginning. Mostly.
Really?
Yeah.
The earlier ones?
Yeah.
Why is that?
'Cause those is like literally the ones like when we was starting. So it was like I kind of cherish those ones better. I mean, although we was here like every day, close enough.
My favorite one, damn near, the one where Jay had came on. That day was funny as hell. That was the day you told him that somebody had commented on the last video that he had showed up for, and they apparently like him and shit. And he said, shout out to such and such.
Oh, the second video. No, I remember what you're talking about now.
Bro, and he was talking about eating ass without knowing he was talking about eating ass.
Oh, yeah, because it was a female.
Bro,
Yo, what?
Yeah, because I think...
you asked him if he would eat her salad or something. He was like, yeah.
He didn't even know what that meant.
He was like, why wouldn't I? I'm like, okay.
That's a fact.
Don't
That's
share the blunt with that nigga.
But I would say my most favorite was definitely the porn one. Getting a porn star, because it was just good conversation, I guess. It was very interesting.
I honestly don't remember shit from that episode.
It was very interesting. We asked a lot of questions. It was like, would you actually date one? Would you get married to one? There's a lot of adventure in that. It is.
The
We have
weird,
a lot of expectational sex. Like, there's a lot of unexpected sex too. You know, just saying. You washing dishes, she just pop up out of nowhere and sucking your dick. who's gonna be like, oh?
But her job is to be pounded.
Yeah, but that's the only bad thing. We talked about that too. Talking about how many dicks went in there.
Yeah.
I mean, but we could also
And most of the time it's bare.
you see Mike's face.
bro, she better had a fucking fleshlight inside her shit
We
instead.
did talk about that because you was talking about Tiana Taylor and
body crazy.
and Abella Anderson.
Yes.
Yep, I remember that part too. He was like, "Oh yeah,
Oh my lord. Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
I was kept saying double A. I think after that day, I found out who she was.
Abella?
Yeah.
Yeah. He put me on to her.
Well, I know I knew who it was, but I didn't know her name, and then y'all put me onto that. So yeah, that helped out a lot.
Cuban goddess.
God.
Definitely.
Oh man.
And now I'm on to Canal Skin.
Canal scan.
Look it up, guys. Look it up. Canal Skin. Canel Skin. Y'all gonna be like, wait a minute. Her titties is fake, but that ass.
But that ass though.
But that and she likes butt play. But that ass. God damn. I'm not an anal person, but goddamn.
Right.
Well, my thing is, when you see some nice titties, whatever your type is, you just want to lick those nipples.
Yeah. Caress them.
You want to motorboat them if they're big enough,
Lay your head on them.
and all that shit, right?
Oh yeah.
So my thing is the equivalent of that with the butt cheeks. You want to grab that shit. You want to bite that shit, And if you're already biting, you might as well go to the next level and just stick your tongue in it.
Nah.
I don't know about that.
Miss me with that. Miss me with
Yeah,
that.
you got me on that one.
Because when you think about motorboating an ass, you're going to have to put your face between the
I'm
cheeks.
not motorboating.
I was about to say, no,
I'm
bro.
not motorboating no booty. I'm a... not the butthole, but the cheek.
Right, though.
Slap that shit around.
Yo, I don't
I
disagree.
stick my finger in it.
I don't disagree with that. I'm just saying when you're really
You said it funny as hell.
I tried to hurry up and let it go.
really horny, I don't know what I'm going to do.
When I'm really horny, I'm not eating ass. I'm sorry.
Now, to be clear, I'd rather eat pussy than ass. But I think ass looks better than pussy. So that makes me want to eat the ass more.
So if you guys haven't noticed, or if you guys haven't known, Francis has been a
Asshole.
booty. He has a booty fetish.
Booty enthusiast.
He has a fetish. That's
Please
a fetish.
put that
That's
in
a
your
fetish.
fucking bio or something, bro. Oh my god.
Yo,
That funny. That shit funny as hell, bro.
you should do it.
Booty enthusiast. That is that is so
People, if
funny.
anybody asks you, just tell them how you feel. You know, you'd be like, I think booty is life.
or tell them I got business cards.
Exactly. Exactly. And then if they ask for a business card,
Oh, you in there like swimwear?
just send them a picture of your dick.
Yo, I would try to do that, but I put a tie around the end of my shit.
Exactly. Keep it professional.
Business.
Girl, I'm just saying, I got that professional dick.
Business appropriate.
Put it right around the top, around the tip, not at the whole shaft, just the tip.
So just to be clear, once she asks, okay, I say I'm a booty enthusiast. She says, "What is that?" I give her my card.
No,
No,
just tell her you
just
have
tell her.
cards.
Oh, I have cards. And then
I
if
mean,
she,
don't exactly say, "Oh, I got cards." Like after that question, but like,
Just be like, I'm very experienced in this field. I have a couple cards.
exactly.
If you're interested,
And then and then if she goes any further, I'm like, dude, I can send you a card right now. And then she'd be like, yeah, send me your card. Bloop. Dick with a bow tie. I'm just saying. You can either shave or not shave.
your minds are very creative.
I'm just saying. Keep it professional. And then say professional.
Attire.
Exactly. And then if she actually goes for it, just make sure you got a bow tie. In
No,
your dick
I see
when
what you're saying. Booty enthusiast is my job. That's why I have cards for it. I got you.
Exactly.
And if you want proof, there's my proof of the photo with the bow tie. It's all clicking. You know,
got it.
sometimes your conscience takes longer to piece things together than your subconscious.
You got it, guys. I'm about to make a business out of this. I'm just saying. Booty management. Call it BM.
No, that might
B&B.
scare away some people. Oh, okay.
Booty management business. BMB.
Yo, I'll be a great booty manager, man. I'm just
You.
saying.
I'll be the president. You be the CEO. You can be the vice president.
Why would you be the president when I'm the man who's so enthusiastic about it?
I gave you the idea. This is my idea. It was
so
your
you're,
word.
So you're an investor.
Exactly. Okay, you can be the president. I'll be an investor. You can be the president.
I respect that.
Why am I the president?
Because you're in this group.
I was thinking like, let me
Can't go
work my
nowhere, sir.
way up the ranks. I'm gonna start out at booty grappler.
No, apprentice.
Or
Apprentice.
booty wrangler.
Why does that just... Yeah. Yeah.
Lasso that asshole.
Oh. Lasso that asshole.
Oh, asshole.
Nah.
I ain't going with asshole. Then we gonna have
Lasso that asshole.
So booty enthusiast and lasso that asshole. Got it.
Okay.
Don't be stealing our shit. You know what? Copyright this. My man is on it. I'm the investor, and the president is gonna do what he got to do to make this work. Cause this is gold. This is gold. This is basically, what is this? This is technically phone sex.
Technically.
We can.
What the fuck?
That man whispered it. But y'all should have seen his face. He was so serious. He said, "Lasso that asshole." Yo, this is gold, guys. We're making business on a business.
I'm so serious about this because I'm passionate.
Like, lasso that asshole.
Booty
Can we do?
enthusiast.
Maybe we should do. What is those? A brothel.
They're illegal.
Not here. they're legal here, but we can go somewhere else and do this.
You mean they're not legal here?
They're not legal here. I'm sorry.
Yes.
We can make this somewhere else though. Paris.
Why not Mexico, where it's cheaper?
But we gotta have big booty bitches first. Long hair and booty. Natural long hair and booty. Guys, I think we need to do this.
I'd have 2 locks of hair.
You just lasso that bitch.
Oh no, I'll make a motorcycle off that motherfucker.
Put that bitch in gear. Good. Put that bitch in gear, okay? I'm just saying. You want a motorcycle ride, baby?
Doggy style is amazing, but for whatever reason, I love it when a woman's so flexible. You could do doggy style, pull her hair back to where her head is
It's
all,
like on your chest.
and then you're kissing her as you're pounding it.
That's when you don't even pull the hair anymore. You just keep your hand around
On
her
her
neck
neck.
Yes. Oh,
and then spit in her
man.
mouth. No. All right. Guess it's just me.
If I don't give a fuck about her, I spit in her mouth. Unless she wants it to.
I mean, if that's my bitch, I'm gonna spit it in her mouth.
I can only spit in my...
I won't like. I won't do that. It's just it's a light.
So you're drooling in her mouth?
Yeah, I'm serious. Bitches love it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, but my thing is when I think about spit, I think of it as disrespect. So I would only do that to a woman I don't respect. Unless my woman likes it.
That's what I'm saying. Most women like it.
But you just can't assume that.
You can't unless she likes it. Unless she's like one of those females that's like high sexual.
Yeah, but
Has
how
a
do
high
you
sexual
know
attention?
unless you know?
You can know. Trust me. You'll know.
I
If
think-
a female, okay.
I think that's like
Let's say
assuming...
a female give you head, right? She's drooling all over that dick, all over. Like
Hallelujah.
that shit go to your butthole drool. I hate that. I'm not gonna lie. I hate that feeling.
That's that sloppy
But in
top.
that moment, you don't give a fuck, right? That's sloppy toppy for real.
Oh yeah.
Now, if she got just spit all over her mouth and you fucking her and she don't give a fuck, and like she somehow just don't give a fuck, I guarantee you, if you do a dab of spit while you fucking her, she gonna swallow it.
I don't... We would have to do a study on that.
I'm gonna have to test that.
Test it. I'm serious. It works.
No, I don't disbelieve it.
I mean, not right now because Corona.
I'm immune, so I don't give a
So I'm
fuck.
gonna say like later. Later down the road, just be like, just remember what I said. You just smacking it from the back. You just
Yo, you
just smacking it behind your back. Just
conscious. I could definitely see. I
then
could
you just
see you
watch.
doing something like that, bro.
watch, just smacking it, and then you just grab her hair, like you said, grab her hair, pull it all back, grab her by her neck, kiss her on her forehead, and keep her. You gotta make sure her mouth full. So you just grab her jaw a little bit, open it up, put your tongue in there, and then just let the tongue. Bloop.
Bloop.
I bet she swallowed
See,
it.
I would do that. I would do that to a woman I care about and who likes it.
I mean, if it's passionate enough, yeah.
Yeah, but if it's a random chick who I don't respect, I would just hawk that shit in her mouth.
Wow. Wow. Whoa.
If we're being honest.
Dirty bitch.
Oh, you fucking slut.
You filthy whore.
You. Your daddy wasn't there, was he? Yo, I gotta relax. That was too much. I'm sorry.
But this is exactly what I'm talking about. Every man has that side.
Oh,
Has-
fuck.
Has what side?
The disrespecting bitch side. That's every time I have sex. You like that? I whisper in the air, you like that bitch? You gotta do it a certain amount of tone, because you can't do it high, because then they gonna be like, bitch. You gotta do a certain amount of tone. And you gotta make sure you're hitting it right, because they won't notice it.
Facts.
Have you ever said whore or anything?
Yeah. I did.
That sounds fun.
Ooh, you like what I say? What I say? You my slut for the night? That's what I said. I was like, you my slut for the night? She's like, yeah. I said, oh yeah. I didn't say oh yeah, but I was like, oh yeah. And I smashed out. Yo, I don't know what it is. When bitches talk nasty, it gives you like more motivation.
No, it does.
You just get so horny and you get so hard, and then you be thrashing it, and the next thing you know, you hurting the bitch, and then you gotta stop. Oh, that's just maybe this is just me. I gotta take a break because I be. I put a few bitches in the hospital because of that, and and they say it's my fault, but I think it's theirs.
Well, it's technically both your faults.
This is true, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
It's her fault because she wanted it,
Right.
and it's your fault because you had no control.
I lost it, straight blackout.
But that's where you sometimes lose control, and music make you lose control. Music make you lose control.
Let's go. Oh. You guys ever had that moment though? Not putting a bitch in the hospital, of course, but at least I hope not, because
No, my shit's not big enough for that.
it's not even like that, sometimes you just fuck up their insides.
Yeah, my shit's not big enough for that.
You don't have to have a big one.
What were you asking?
You kind of do though, bro.
Not really. You can literally just hurt their pussy lips.
Oh, that's I thought you meant actually tearing.
Oh no.
Well, I guess but that for me that doesn't count because I always do that because I fuck so long.
No, fuck hard. My man just.
No, I'm not trying to brag. I'm just saying I have some. I think I have a problem because I take too long to nut now.
No, that's deep.
There's basically you know how there's after Christ and before Christ.
What, dude?
That's Brooklyn for me. There's a before Brooklyn and after Brooklyn.
What the name dropped.
What the before Christ and after? Yo, you just fucking kill me, bro.
This man said before Christ and after Christ. I can't believe he compared that to sex.
Every man has one, and if they don't, then they're lucky.
Oh my goodness. Now, what do you mean by that?
Which part?
Everything.
The last part that you said.
Every man has one of those women that changes their sex life forever. For better or worse, there's no going back.
Oh.
And I view it as a worse thing. So that's why I said people who don't experience that as a lucky man. Because now my sex life is completely deranged.
My man said I went from passionate sex to murder that pussy.
No, it's not even that. It's more so I have to murder the pussy in order to have an orgasm now.
Maybe it's just not as passionate. Passionate sex just make you nut.
Oh, no, I'm not. Passionate sex will always make you nut because whenever you have the mental to go with the physical.
Exactly.
But
Maybe
now,
it's just that.
but the what I'm trying to say is before I was able to nut easier when there was no passion included. Now I have to treat a woman like a filthy whore in order to get a nut off if there's no passion.
My man conscience is going crazy.
So that's why I was saying,
In
like,
his head, he might not say it out loud, but in his head, he is disrespecting the fuck out this bitch. You like that, you bitch? Huh, you dirty whore? Like the way I thrust there.
no, but it's more so. It's more so like a Hulk thing with no control. I'm able to control it, but the moment the woman initiates some type of dirtiness, be it she says something like, "Oh, you want me to slob on your dick," or anything or saying,
That's a question.
You want me to slob on your dick? I hope not. That's one of those awkward moments. Like, you want me to slob on your dick? And while she's looking at you, like, what? Like, while she's down there, like, what? Girl, if you don't just suck the dick.
Right.
I don't know what to do on that.
Well, for me, that turns me on because that makes me think you're a dirty bitch.
I mean, that makes sense.
Or like a chick says, "Yo, I'm sauce. I'm down for whatever," and I'm wait. What do you mean, whatever?
My man, the light bulb blink up. The light bulb, he said, "Ding." What do you mean, whatever?
Is your whatever head in some pussy? She's like, "No, baby, head, pussy, ass, whatever you want." I'm like, "Okay,
My man said,
bend the fuck over."
My man said, ripped off the pants. He said, "Give me that throat."
Yeah, I don't like going to that side of my mind sometimes because it gets too fun.
Oh, I'm there every time I have sex. Every time. I treat every bitch like a bitch.
That's funny as hell.
I'm so
You
serious.
treat every woman like a bitch, to be more technical. So you only fuck bitches?
Yup. Unless, of course, I'm trying to make them my girlfriend.
Yo, can we make this clear too? Because right now we're sounding like misogynistic douchebags. Any man who says they don't have some part of their mind go into this depth, they're fucking lying, or there's something wrong with them. Either way, fuck off.
This is true. Also, let me correct myself. When I say I fuck every bitch like a bitch, I mean, I try. I was gonna be an asshole and say I mean what I mean, but I'm not gonna say that. I mean, I try to have the best sex I can with every female. There you go. I'm gonna say that. I don't mean to treat you like a bitch. It's just in my head.
Well, your animal side comes out. It's animalistic.
Exactly.
And as we previously stated, if you have no emotional attach to a woman, there's only one route to having good sex. That's letting the beast out.
Unless I just don't care about you, then I'm just trying to hurry up and get this over with, you know. And then I'm gonna just go in there, and you're gonna be like, "Take your time." I'm like, "Bitch, we gonna get this done." I'm just hurry up,
Yeah, that's a good point.
and then just all right.
Yeah, I had some of those.
Yeah, had a few of those where it's like, all right, I just gotta get this nut off,
That's a valid point.
and then. But those are also the ones where females complain about, like, oh, it was only like 5 minutes. Like, yeah, you're right, but I just had to get that out. It was like, don't get me wrong, I can have an hour sex, but don't nobody really want that all the time, you know.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. So I just had to hurry up and get that up. You ever had those short term? I'm gonna call them short terms.
Short terms.
Yeah, where it's like 2-3 minutes or some shit. I never had 2-3 minutes. The shortest I would say is probably within the 5 to 10 minute range.
Yeah, same.
I feel like every man at least did it a few times. I'm gonna say a few times because I'm pretty sure you did it more than once. Pretty sure. Sometimes you either get that fire ass pussy, or you just want to hurry up and get this shit done. So, especially in those middle of the nights where you sleepy as fuck, but she wanna fuck, I'd be like, all right. So I just hurry up and thrash, and then I go to sleep.
My nigga.
Yo, for real. Cause if you don't have sex with her, she gonna be like, what? You fucking somebody else? It's either you fucking somebody else or is you gay? And I know I'm not gay or homosexual anyway, I should say. So sometimes you just gotta hurry up and get that done. And those be my 5 minutes. Because I'll be like, all right, I'm sleepy as fuck. Let me just hurry up and get this out so I can go back to sleep. And everybody does it. I ain't gonna say everybody, but a lot of people do it. You masturbate before you go to sleep, and that'd be the best sleep. It really
Comatose.
do. Yo, for real. You get that nut out, you lay down, you be comfortable as fuck.
Then you wake up, you greet the birds. You like, damn, the sunshine so Oh, that's just so gorgeous.
Because it really be like that.
It really do. Though.
Open up the curtains.
Might step out to get the paper and you don't even get the paper, nigga. You're like,
step outside of your
well, this
drawers.
look nice though.
Step outside of your drawers and flip flop. Oh, hi, neighbor.
I'm not gonna hold you. There's been a couple times where I got up, fucking bro, and I'll be like, "Oh, I love America." I don't fucking love America, nigga. I'm sorry. That's how I know that shit was just.
No, my best times
Yeah.
is when you nut or having sex or whatever, and then you go to sleep and you wake up. I be having those moments where I gotta make breakfast. That's how happy I be waking up. I'm like, what do I got? I got pancakes. You know, I'm gonna spice it up a little bit. Let's make some cinnamon pancakes. Be like, I'm gonna make some cinnamon pancakes. Do we got bacon? If not, we gonna make some sausages. You know what? I'm feeling a little spontaneous. Let's get some grits too.
Oh my god.
For real though.
Like, you know what? Fuck it. I think I got some China glasses. Break up.
Let's make some tea. You make some tea. You gotta make sure the pinky up. How do you do?
Yo, if it really feel like when you get up though, a bunch of birds come through the window and hand you a motherfucking robe or some shit, bro. Like you put your arms out there, they put it on you.
That's some Disney shit. Yo, shout out to Disney, man. They got birds chirping and giving you robes. Yo.
One of the birds be like, "Oh, you got some cutty last night."
The other bird like, "Mommy." Oh, shoot.
I'm sweating, bro. Oh my god.
Yo. Oh, that was a good moment.
It really was. My head hurt a little bit.
Low key. Mommy. I can just imagine the bird just flying by. Mommy. That's hilarious. Yo. That was a classic right there. That was definitely a classic. Whew. All right. I think we talked about a lot. I can't breathe. I feel like I worked out.
Right?
Oh, shit.
I'm away from the mic so you don't hear me panting and shit. Heaving and shit.
He said wheezing and shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Okay, so my first question is, from your perspective, how has Rhinos and Aliens changed? And you could take that whichever way you want.
Well, to me, they don't know this, but we know it. We had scripts damn near. We went from having like scripts to just keeping it real. I mean, it was real even when we had scripts, like we still was like ourselves.
Yeah.
But it was more so like we was, well, today, and today,
Sportscaster.
yeah,
shit.
especially on our sports channel, it was like, and then it was like, all right, well, that's for today. But now it's like, we just have fun, basically. We talk
Nice.
what we talk about, and then we just keep it going. The conversation is just more easy to have.
It's more natural flowing.
Exactly. So to me, I think that's like one of the best parts.
That's what stands out.
Yeah.
I agree.
How about you, Mike Money?
Well, shit, it's been a minute since I've been back, so it's quite a couple things that didn't change. I remember Conscience talking about the intimacy of sitting this way. Like I could feel that. Even though like I look over at the camera here and there, and then my dumb ass turn all the way around too. Still getting used to that, but I likes this though.
I mean, to me, I'm just used to it, but I also like to talk to them. That's why I look at the camera. So that's just me.
But for the first, I don't even know how, it was at least the first year, if not the first 2 years, I had a TV, and then everybody was looking at the TV,
yeah.
rather than it being
Looking at the actual camera.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah.
So it was like we looking slightly away, but the camera's like way the fuck over here. So we all looking at ourselves.
Well, because that was the whole point, it was set up more sportscastery to where you're speaking to the audience, and the combination of we don't have a big audience, and I wasn't feeling the vibes. That slight change of going from everybody's sitting in one direction to where everybody's more inward, like a group circle.
Right.
Facts.
Yeah. Definitely. Well, to me, it's like this became more of a just a regular chill scene.
I'm glad you brought that up. That's what
Like
it feels less job oriented.
right.
Right.
Like it really became a chill scene. Like especially when like last year we had more guests. I would say we had more guests, and then like with us having more guests, the conversations was easy. Like we knew, like of course we had some stuff to ask them, but other than that, like the conversation was easy. It was just us talking, literally. It was just more fun. Definitely. Everything was literally just fun.
Have anything else to say, Mike? And
My man bringing up new words. Might have to look these up.
I was sitting here going through flashbacks when you were saying that. Like I was thinking about one of the times it was us, it was Demarius, and
Damon or Maya.
yeah, Maya.
But that's when it was still the old setup where everybody was looking at the TV to see one another.
I'll never forget this is my most iconic moment in here when Mike was standing there without no shirt and I was sitting down and he was putting chapstick on his eyebrows. I still have that video.
That never happened, ladies and gentlemen.
Guys, he was high as hell too.
It's new technology out. I was photoshopped. It wasn't even me, matter of fact.
Yo, my man literally was standing there and was like, oh, yeah.
I was.
So nonchalant.
like he do it all the time though. I was dying. I said, yo, did you just put that on your eyebrow? He was like, what? Y'all put this on your eyebrows? Like it was normal.
Like, I'm not weird. You motherfuckers weird.
But it only thing is, it made his eyebrows look so shiny, and it was like perfect. I was like, I
do that shit.
I was like, I understand why he do it.
Like, oh.
Right? Like like he greased it real quick.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I gotta go on camera. Hold on. Bloop bloop. Nigga, but he still put on his lips too. Gotta make sure them lips ain't chapped. Like for real though. But that was definitely one of my most iconic moments being here.
That's one of the most memorable. And wasn't that the same episode where he had no shirt on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had no shirt on doing that.
Yeah. Those days are over, though.
Yeah.
Mike has moved on to the clothes side.
I agree. Sadly, the reason why I do that is female oriented. It's like, if you ain't gonna rock with me with clothes on, you can't see me with clothes off.
True. I mean, I'm just nonchalant. I don't give a fuck.
But you got the dreads.
I mean, yeah, but
You got the vibes. I don't got no vibes, bro. I'm a typical white guy.
you just gotta be around the vibes in order to get the vibes.
That's
all.
true, though. Socially, I'm just not with a lot of shit.
I became more social within the most 2 years than I ever have, truthfully. That's literally it.
That's saying a lot though.
That's progression.
Yeah.
But you were still.
I was still myself. Like, I'll have times where I'll be like, where somebody be like, hey, we about to go out, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, not today. I'm going to stay to myself because it just, I don't know, it's just me naturally. But then it is times where they be like, hey, we about to go here. And I'm like, bet, where the hoes at? Like, it's definitely times like that, but it's definitely times where I'll be like, I'm just going to sit in the house. Today's not the day. And most of those times is me just thinking. Truthfully. You just got to know when to do it and when not to do it.
Yeah, to keep order and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a good segue because I was going to say, how have you guys changed in the 3 years since we started to now that you feel? Not necessarily what people from the outside would view your change, but how do you view your own change in the past 3 years?
I definitely progressed. Definitely. I would say I got a lot of motivation and I was inspired to do a lot more stuff.
Is there any specific reason for that, or
to better myself, truthfully? Like, I don't know. Well, like, I say it around you guys, but I don't say it on here. But to me, like, after, I would say from when we started to now, within the past 2 years, I always say I'm trying to be the best that I can. From then to now, it's like whatever I do, I'm going to do the best way I can do it.
or everything you do is to improve yourself to
Exactly.
be the better version of you?
Exactly. So from my first year to now, I say, like I said, I was inspired to just do better for me.
Respect.
All right, all day. So that's about it.
I hope that even without this, you would have naturally came across that concept. But I'm glad this, even if it's just 5% or 50%, that helped you get onto that pathway.
Definitely. This also helped with conversations with other people. Because if you look at videos from when we started to videos that we have now, I'm more consistent. Like, when I have conversations, it's easier to come out than me stuttering or,
Yeah.
like, it's more easy flowing.
Yeah, you don't have as many pauses.
Yeah.
You still technically...
I still do, yeah, definitely. But
No. I was going to say you still technically use filler words.
Yeah.
I've been keeping track. And
but I don't do it as much.
True. No, that's what I was going to say. So hopefully year 5, you barely ever use them. And I'm going to be
Exactly.
like, my man,
Exactly.
you won't kill me in editing as much as you used to.
Definitely. I even got into rapping because of this.
I was actually surprised by the track that I heard. So
See?
respect.
And that took that was one try.
Made a track.
Bro, it was one try.
I'm gonna have to hear that shit.
Yo, it's one track, but it's an impressive track. I couldn't do anything close to it, so...
It was, and I did that literally in one try. But just because I was so used to talking, all I had to do was read it, and it flowed so easy. I did it. They was like, we don't even need to redo this. I said, hey. And they was like, it must have been that podcast. I said, it probably was.
Well, that's a low-key reason why... That's one of the many reasons why I started the Rhinos and Aliens podcast, is because at the end of the day, everything's about communication. And if you're consistently talking and you're consistently around people who are trying to talk about diverse topics, no matter what it is, and they're pushing you to speak better, that makes you a better person. Because at the end of the day, the hardest thing in life is to say what you're thinking. And the best way to communicate what's in your mind and make it come out your mouth.
Exactly.
And I don't care what anybody says. And Michael is a huge inspiration for me because I think I'm a terrible orator when it comes to diction and stuff. No matter what, when you naturally use more complex words or you switch up the words you're using, that is always more attractive. Don't get me wrong, when I'm in a horny, I just want to fuck a bitch, yeah, I want a ghetto hood ratchet bitch. But when I want something more than that, or I just want a chill, if I'm consistently hearing a bitch say 50 million times in the course of an hour, I'm going to kick you the fuck out. That's just fucking annoying.
It is. It definitely is, and it's crazy because I realized that from being here. I definitely did.
And I don't do that to be a prune or a dickhead. I do that because if once you notice it, you can't unnotice it.
Right, because then you start hearing it every single time. Every time I mean, like, you hear it every single time.
It's like somebody popping gum.
Exactly, or eating food when they're with their mouth open.
Yes.
I can't stand that.
Like, you can hear it all the time. I just don't. So I definitely agree with that. Definitely. With conversations like that, I'd be like, all right, let me just stop asking you questions. All right, whatever.
I'm glad that this has showed that too.
Definitely. How about you? I mean, you don't be here as much as we do, but you was here for the first year and half of the second year also.
And then occasionally when you have the time and are in the mindset, you're
Right.
always welcome.
Yeah, the mindset thing is a big thing because, like, I don't know, my head be fucked up, nigga. Like, I can't even begin to describe each and everywhere my thoughts just reach. It's crazy, but being on here, it warmed me up to actually wanting to speak out on things that I usually keep hidden, or at least speak with it. Speak amongst friends, speak amongst people that I love and fuck with, you know what I mean? Aside from that, it's just showing me that I have a lot to learn about myself in different times. Because, for example, I could have been so fixed on thinking a certain way, but when we get on a topic and I hear y'all perspectives on it, it's like, wow, I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's definitely
room
a
to
lot
grow.
of definitely a lot of occasions where I did that. Definitely, I'd be sitting here like, and then you start rethinking stuff. You're like, that actually makes sense.
Right.
That's why I always, unless it's a personal topic, I always try to have at least 3 people in the room because even though we're close and we've known each other for so long, whenever there's 3 and I think the perfect number is 4, I think that creates a very interesting, unique, and diverse discussion.
Yeah, I was about to say it creates a lot of diversity.
And of course, I'm always, even if I completely agree, let's say there's some of those random topics where the 2 or 3 people agree. Conscience might agree too, but because that's either I want an extra 10, 15 minutes out of the episode, or I just want to get you guys heated, I come up with the complete opposite perspective.
Oh yeah, we've been through that. You know what's crazy? It's mostly females that get mad though.
About what?
About any of our like contradicting conversations.
Oh, can you get more specific with that? Because I think I know where you're going, but I just want to make sure I'm not.
I'm saying with like, I just said like also. That's amazing. But for most of our females that we had on our show, I'm not singling anyone out, but I'm saying literally all of them.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah, we usually have like heated conversations because either they don't agree
Or they can't even comprehend the other side.
right? Because most of the time they're just one-sided.
Yeah, that's.
I'm not gonna even say just females either because it is some guys that we have on the show too.
But I know what you're saying. You're saying from the outside looking in, normally it's the females who are perceived to be more open-minded.
Yeah.
But with our experience, either the luck of the draw or whatever, the percentage of men compared to female is much higher in terms of openness.
Right. Like me and you.
That's a good observation, actually. Because now thinking about it, that's a very, and I wouldn't even say that. I would also say they get offended too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They most likely get like either heated about it or they feel some type of way about it or they didn't like our answer.
Yeah. Well, shout out to Emily. Michael was on that episode. She was very open-minded. But besides that...
Yeah, she was open-minded.
And this is the thing, too. It's also not what you say. Because a lot of females come on and they say, "Oh yeah, I'm open-minded," but then we dove down a certain path,
and they don't agree with it, or
and then that's when they get offended, and that's when they,
right.
especially because recently I'm barely ever on the actual podcast in terms of giving Francis's perspective.
Right.
Right? So whenever I'm on, I'm trying to give a neutral / unbiased, emphasize try, because I'm conscious. And that's where a lot of offense happens. And that's the weirdest part, because we as a society and as a country, we supposedly preach freedom of speech and being open to all perspectives. Like, yeah, be open to transgender athletes, but the moment a person disagrees with that, fuck off, you should die. Yeah, that's the complete opposite of what you're preaching.
Exactly.
It's the land of facades, bro.
Exactly. Man, we had conversations like that. We definitely, bro. We had a conversation like that where we were saying, how would it be if a female was in a NBA instead of the WNBA, and if we was just saying like physical wise, it would be completely different. But and then we also had a transgender conversation where it was actually what was it? If it was
we were using an example. If we put a WNBA player in the NBA, everybody would say, "What is the female doing? She's obviously outmatched." And on average, that woman would be. But the moment a man who says he's a woman,
that's what it was. What if let's say we put LeBron in the WNBA?
Oh, that's fair because he thinks he's a woman. So now it's fair for a man to play with a woman when the roles are
completely outmatched. You put LeBron in the WNBA, he's averaging like 50
in less than 30 minutes.
50 million.
He's averaging a game. He's averaging at least 50 a game, like 50, 15, and 20.
Every record
20
broken.
rebounds.
Exactly, every game.
Every record broken.
Exactly, and it's not fair. It wouldn't be fair, but some people, everybody would agree with that. That's the problem. But nobody would agree with putting a female in the NBA.
And in the logic, the logic doesn't add up.
Exactly.
You either have it both ways or you have neither.
Exactly. It's like people like females want a girl to be in NBA. Yeah, everybody wants it. It's not going to happen though because it's just physically not fair. It's just not fair.
Not to mention it's divisions for a reason.
Exactly.
Exactly. I don't see why people. I understand like nowadays a lot of things are going to a different space where people can explore the other side of what they've been thinking. But some things is just too far-fetched.
Well, my thing is, bro, if it was natural, I would agree. But most of it is attention. And you know how I know it's attention? Ever since this coronavirus, I have not seen one article about anything sex-related. I haven't seen one article. You know why? Because motherfuckers are dying. When it's life and death, that shit don't matter.
That's a fact.
But when everything's freezy, breezy, and all this silly putty thing,
silly, this dude
Putty tan.
It sounds like pooty tang. Just coming up with words. They just search for like attention. I ain't gonna say attention, but arguments and.
But that's
Or stuff.
when there's 8 billion people on the planet. What at max 0.01% of those people really matter in terms of the. When I say really matter, I mean they get the limelight.
Yeah.
So people are going to do everything. And I'm not saying everybody's the same. I'm one of those people. If Rhinos and Aliens gets 1 million subscribers, I'll be so happy not being the face of it. I don't want to be the face of it, but I'm a weirdo. I'm not the normal person. I'm one of the 5% of people who's an observer. I don't like. I can be a leader, but I don't fuck with the concept of being a leader. And I'm for damn sure not a follower.
Right.
So my whole thing is I guess bringing this back to Rhinos and Aliens, I just want this to be a place where ideals can be judged in a non-hostile manner. But with that being said, when you're passionate about something, hostility or emotions always arise. But it's knowing not to go to that next degree or that next level of offense.
Yeah.
And that's the thing I'm so happy about this podcast. Speaking for Francis has learned to be more open to concepts. But as you guys know, Francis, if you're going to bring up a point, you better back it up with facts. And
Yeah.
that's what angers me.
Francis, he will argue you down if he already knows the facts. I'm so serious.
No, that reminds me of when him and Jay was arguing about if Larry Bird was a shooter or a scorer.
What did I say back then?
You said shooter. And well, yeah,
I would probably disagree because I have more facts now.
I would
Yeah.
say score.
I would too. Cause
No, I know for a fact my biggest thing, I still believe Klay Thompson is a shooter, not a scorer. And I know me and Jay got into our argument about that. Klay is a shooter first and foremost. Just because you can score doesn't mean you are a scorer. For example, like when people look at James Harden, they think he's
What about Stephen Curry?
he's a scorer.
I was about to say Harden the scorer.
No, Harden's a scorer too, but you could be two things in one too. You could be a shooter and a scorer.
I would say that more so than to Curry then.
No, Curry's he of course he's a shooter, but he's also a natural scorer too.
My thing with it is when you debate the two, you mostly thinking about okay, who can maneuver on ball, and like I said, and like and play.
It happens. It happens sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I'm
Sometimes you can't help it.
well, but that's also because we're so accustomed to it. I do it too, but I'm slowly catching.
Yeah, you catch yourself when you do it. Like I'm catching myself when I'm doing it.
Well, the point I'm trying to say, for example, Ray Allen.
Score. Well, wait. Okay, what year?
No, but this is what I was trying to say. Young NBA fans would say Ray Allen is a shooter because they've only known him from Boston up, which technically he was only a shooter. But for me, Ray Allen is a shooter and a scorer because people don't know his Sonic days.
Sonics and Bucks.
Yeah, Sonics
Yes.
and Bucks. He was
Man,
a scorer.
He was yamming on boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But James Harden, people, I feel if you ask them, what is James Harden? A scorer, a shooter, or both? A lot of people will say both because he hits so many threes. But he's not a shooter because if you look at the percentage, it's trash.
Terrible. It's definitely games where he went 0 for 10 at the three.
Well, I forgot what the stat was. I
think
came
it was
across a crazy
actually
stat.
like one or
There's-
3 or something like that.
There's only 7 players, or there's only 7 games where a player missed more than 15 3-point shots in a game. He owns 6 of those 7 games.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he was playing like JR used to play years
Bro,
ago.
no lie.
A scorer is somebody who can have a night where he goes 2 for 16, but he still scores 20 points. A shooter, when they have a night going 2 for 16, they're going to end up with 4 to 6 points.
Exactly.
Okay, you said it way better than I was thinking. Cause like,
Shit. It happens. You're catching yourself now, though. It happens.
But that's why I say Klay, if I don't think he's both. And since I don't think he's both, if I had to put him in one of the two, I would say,
just shooter.
That's why. Because when he has a bad night, he's only scoring 10 points. Hey,
Yeah.
he might only have single digits. But when Curry has a bad night, he's still getting 17 to 20 points. And that's why he is both, but I classify him as a scorer. And now more than ever, Curry is definitely a scorer.
the thing that defines it to me is if you can put somebody defensively on that person and they shut them down from wherever they're trying to shoot from, then they're not a shooter. I mean, that happens here and there, but if you have more of a possibility of that happening with that person throughout the season versus them being able to open up the field, open up the court, and make room, make maneuvers, you know.
Well, the only reason why I would say that's a flawed definition because, for example, a Shaq or Kareem, they're not shooters, but they were so dominant. I would classify them as scorers. And
I wouldn't
classify a
Shaq-
center.
Yeah, I wouldn't
as
classify
a shooter.
Shaq as a scorer. He's a dominant player. He used his power to score.
But I would say Shaq is a scorer because even though he was a shitty free throw shooter, even on quote unquote bad nights for him, he would still get points.
Yeah.
And let's be fair, when a shitty center or when a non-Shaq center is having a bad shooting night, he's not going to get to the line either.
I would say Yao Ming is a scorer.
But I would make the case Yao Ming is actually a shooter, bruh. Because he could pull up from 16 to 20 feet. And he had that consistent jump shot. He was over 80% from the free throw
But he
line.
could also score in the paint, too,
Dunking
though.
shit.
That's what I'm saying. I would classify him as a shooter. I mean, not a shooter, a scorer.
But see, you have to see. My definition is if you have a bad night shooting, are you still getting 20 points? And he wouldn't.
Yeah, you would.
It's hard to even debate that with a center, though. That's the whole thing that I was thinking about sitting here. Because centers can step out of their role,
Okay,
you know?
but if you say,
Dirk Nowitzki
I was about to say, yeah.
is a perfect example.
yeah, Dirk
It's-
Nowitzki is a scorer.
This is my thing, though. How many Dirk
Would you classify
Nowitzkis
him as
are
a scorer?
there?
Well, I classify him as both.
I would too.
Like, most centers, you're not going to see
Well, the new guy for Dallas.
unless you're Anthony Davis
Porzingis
or Porzingis.
Luke.
But Anthony Davis, I wouldn't classify as a shooter, but he's definitely a scorer. He's a borderline scorer.
Why borderline?
Because if he has a bad night from the field, he's gonna have a shit point total.
You either one or the other, though. So you would just lean toward scorer, mostly?
Yeah.
Okay. I can see that.
Well, technically speaking, if we're being honest, you could be neither too. If we're being technical.
Yeah.
So,
But Anthony Davis is so consistent with his points, I would say he's a scorer. When a dude for his career is averaging 26 points per game, like, bruh, that dude is... He's not getting that by having a nice stroke.
That's what she said.
But he does have above average shooting game.
Yeah.
okay.
By the way, this all came from the fact that we're talking about facts.
This is true. So make sure you got your shit correct.
Well, for example,
Not gonna lie, guys, this video definitely went left and right. So we're just gonna end it because it actually got everywhere, and we're actually supposed to just be talking about the anniversary. So we're gonna end it there. For now, I appreciate you guys for being here to witness the 3-year anniversary with the original gang. Me as the Don Dada of all Dons, my man Mike Money, or just
Hot
Mike.
as fuck.
What was that one name? When it was like a medieval time one. You said Mike.
Sir Mikey Rocks.
It was like Sir Michael
Oh, yeah.
or something like that. Yeah,
Because
Sir
I got
Michael.
it from that rapper, Sir Michael Rocks.
There you go. And my man Conscience. He's he's been here technically since the beginning. Technically, I would say. But anyway, we're gonna hit the quick 5 rhino thrust. Number 1, I just want you guys to. The energy is gone. Number 1, I need you guys to give me a like. Hit the thumbs up for the video, please and thank you. Number 2, hit that subscribe. Make sure you want to get all of our notifications. But also, number 3, make sure you hit the bell so you can get all of our notifications and everything above. Number 4, make sure you share with every social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, or anything else that you have, so we can get the word out and we can help us out. Number 5, comment on anything that we talked about. Give us your opinion. Tell us how your day was. Anything above. Peace.
LOPH.
LOPH.
If you want to subscribe, just hit this bad boy up here, that big fat rhino. If you want the newest video, to the right. If you want the recommended, to the left. And then, of course, our personal dick pic. Yep, right below. So thank you for joining us once again, and we hope to see you next week. So peace out.
Peace.